Welcome to Transitions. I'm your host, Antoinette Zloty. I have a very interesting guest again. I'm very fortunate to have met a lot of wonderful people here. Reginald Izume is a person who has just graduated not that long ago from Trebas University or
Trebas
Institute
yeah.
in Montreal. Yes. And he's a young Winnipegger, a newbie to the cold here, but now could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Where do I start? Okay, so I am Reginald Izume. My friends call me Reggie. I am originally Nigerian, and yeah, I moved to Canada a few years back for school. Outside of that, I sort of I guess fell into filmmaking, and here we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we can chat a little bit about that experience. So
yeah.
when you came from Nigeria here and you came to Winnipeg,
Yeah.
You were in not in the filmmaking
No, I was
area,
not.
right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What was the course that you were taking?
Economics.
Economics,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah, vast contrast from what I'm doing right now, but yeah, I felt at the time that's what I wanted to do. You know, peer pressure, family pressure, stuff like that. But I quickly realized that that wasn't where my passion was. That wasn't where I saw myself long term. And yeah, I just went from there.
I see. So, it's happened to many of us like that, where, we start out, in one area and then
Yeah.
we flip over to the other.
Yeah.
Certainly, I've found being host of Transition and creating transitions a very interesting time that I've been devoting to the retirement time of my life. Now you're facing a whole career ahead.
Yeah.
Are there still some naysayers, some people who are saying, "Oh, I'm still not on board with you, Reggie, about pursuing a career in film, in the film industry"?
Honestly, no. I've been blessed to have such a great support system. My parents, my brother, my sister, they all sort of cheer me on with I guess open hearts, open arms. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Thank you.
And actually, there are a lot of amazing films out there.
Yeah.
So going back to when you were just a child,
Yeah.
were there some particular movies that were your favorites or films that you saw?
Yes. Okay, that's a tough one. I would say I liked a lot of adventure and I guess sci-fi movies just because they would take me out of my reality and put me into something I guess different, maybe beautiful, maybe not, just so I can experience I guess a vast range of emotions by just watching these films, right? Yeah. So I think stuff like Indiana Jones, Transformers, Star Wars, just I guess big on just fiction, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's good. Now, as you look forward to filmmaking, you have actually done some film, and we'll show a short one at the end of our conversation together as part of this episode of Transitions. When you were doing that particular piece, okay, was there help that you were receiving at that time? Was that while you were a student then?
Yes, yes. A lot of the stuff I shot was mostly as a student, both in economics and I guess in film school as well. The economic side was more, I guess, a personal thing for me because that was when I started to develop my passion. For film school, I try to refine my passion, I guess. So that's kind of my journey between the two. The good thing about filmmaking is there's always a community. There's people that are willing to help you, and I guess vice versa. It's just reaching out to people, you know, and also having the right attitude.
Now, along the way, you must have made some friends now in that industry, so and that has to be very good to do. But do you find that it takes away though, like your drive to create film? Are there some other things that you're interested in that you've got to try to balance? Okay, now I need to maybe take my girlfriend out on Saturday, but I would really like to shoot a film.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
or like you want to go bowling, or I don't know,
things like that, yeah.
or play cricket, or
So I will
and
say
you can't.
yeah, I will say like filmmaking is a lot of work. It's a lot of time as well, because I guess each set day is basically like 12 hours long, 12 to 16 hours. Sometimes it could even be longer. And during the weekends, I would like to sleep in sometimes. So it does take away a little bit of my personal time, but I still find a way to like create time for I guess people that are important to me and the activities that I love doing. So yeah.
That's good, because balance is really important, isn't it?
Very much
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Like I've dealt with burnout before, and it's just not something I recommend anyone to go through. So having that work-life balance is super important. Yeah.
Well, you know, I say any time that people find a passion that they want to work on, they do have to find that balance.
Yeah.
And any time that, you know, you are in courses and you change to something else, there's still applicability of what you've learned, right, in
Absolutely.
economics that you can
Absolutely,
apply to your work in film.
Yeah.
Because it's not like one dimensional, like where you're just creating. You've got to deal with all these
Exactly,
other
because
systems.
it's a business at the end of the day, right? So understanding the businessman and the filmmaker is like kind of important for me as well.
I don't know if you've met anybody involved with the African Film Festival, but it was going on a few years ago. I think that COVID sort of put a damper on a lot of things. So, you know, I was right here in Winnipeg, and it was really, really, really good. But I actually don't know if it is still happening, you know. But that's something for me to check out, to see, or check into, to see whether or not, you know, that's back. So was there any sort of work that you've done so far that you would say has been like a piece of work that you were really super proud of?
Yeah, there's been a few. I recently just finished a short film with 20 odd people for like crew members and a super small cast, but just the production aspect of it all was like, I guess, bigger than what I'm like used to usually. So that I guess that for me that was a stepping stone. That's been a stepping stone to like greater things, greater opportunities. So yeah.
That's really good. Just there was the shooting of the Porter,
Oh, yeah.
the shooting of the movie of the Porter,
Yeah.
and a number of us tried out. And I remember being in there, and in one of the scenes, and I didn't have any words or anything, but just participating in the
Yeah.
whole process of being an extra was really amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I met so many interesting people too. You know, like a
Yeah.
friend of mine would really have enjoyed that too, a friend or two.
Oh, yeah.
But oftentimes people don't have all those hours to like
To
be
be-
available
yeah,
12
yeah.
hours and so on.
Yeah,
So, you know, maybe I'll go back to being an extra again when some of my time frees
Frees
up,
up, yeah.
whenever that happens. But that's kind of an interesting thing to do. So, Winnipeg, though, is really not or is it a good market for filmmaking?
I would say yes, yes.
Mhm.
Mainly for the scenery, which
Oh,
I know it.
oh, you
it,
mean
it
like
seems
the winter scenery?
yeah, exactly. The winter scenery. Some parts of downtown kind of
Oh.
look like Chicago or New York, so
Oh,
they
yes.
superimpose that in like whatever film that they're doing. Um, that aside, there were tax breaks. I don't know what's going on right now with like, I guess the tariffs and everything, but it's a steady market, I would say. Yeah, it was slow this winter, but it's picking back up again. So, yeah.
You know, I have seen some films that I could recognize, yeah, as we said, you know,
Yeah.
certain parts of Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to see that. And
Yeah.
our snow is real, so,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know, so that's another good thing there. But I was wondering about documentaries and you know, like, I mean, we just had Black History Month, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking also of the fact that there's a lot that's not documented among people, Indigenous people,
Absolutely,
Black people, just people of color in general.
Yeah.
And some really great stories that may get lost
Yeah.
from generation to generation. Have you ever considered, say, doing a small documentary on some of the roots that have been laid down here in Manitoba?
I haven't thought too deeply about it,
Mhm.
but it has been looming in my head for a bit now. Not specifically Manitoba, but just in general. I had a concept for, I guess, working with or being the middle child, I guess, because that's something I kind of relate to. So, right? it sometimes it can feel like you're alone even though you're not. So I kind of want to like touch on that and see other middle children's experiences, like stuff like that. Yeah.
That would be really interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, very interesting. I would watch that documentary for sure, being a middle child myself.
Thank you.
Yeah, so no, I would really be interested in that. That's a good one. I like to watch the awards and everything that goes on, and maybe someday we'll see you, Reggie, up there
Hey,
getting
hopefully.
an award in Canada.
Hey. Knock on wood, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just talk about Canada for
Yeah,
now.
for now.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
And that's a good step too, being
Thank you.
awarded in Canada.
Absolutely.
And so would you, okay, so there are documentaries, okay, there's the adventure and so on. And with the documentaries, because you're dealing with real people and you don't have to do the staging, you're going into their environment
Yeah.
and so on. Do you see that as maybe possibly a good thing for young filmmakers to do?
Yes, I would say yes, just because it helps you get out of your comfort zone. Because documentaries aren't, like you said, it's not a set. It's not being staged. This is real life. This
Real
is
life.
happening, and
Yes.
sometimes it might be uncomfortable, but I feel like every every young filmmaker should at least have that experience at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had other filmmakers on transitions, and that was, a few years back, and they seem to really enjoy sometimes just even talking to people on camera, and they find that very, very good and very fulfilling.
Yeah.
And just asking the person a question, and then there you go.
Yeah.
And there's that person all ready to go. You don't have to worry about, the set. You don't have to worry about costume. That is
Exactly.
who you're
It's-
getting.
Yeah.
So that'd be really good to see some of your work in that. When you do get to that, I'd like to really see that. So the people that you've met along the road, along the way,
Yeah.
who are currently supporting you, are they giving you some opportunities as well to participate in filmmaking and
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, I would say so. The filmmaking community is like really, it feels like a family almost. And if you're good to them, they're good to you as well. Like, that's kind of how it is. So just being in the same rooms with these people, like getting to know them, getting to cultivate that relationship helps in the long run, because yes, they do help with certain things that I may fall short on, like sometimes. Say for instance, the short film I was talking about, we had a few people who were close friends just kind of step in to fill some positions that we couldn't get anyone else to fill, like pretty much, I guess, last minute or whatnot. But yeah, just having that support in general is really nice,
That's really good.
Yeah.
I think that there are some grants probably that are available too for young people, I would think, to apply for funding for film.
Yeah,
I would hope that they are out
yeah,
there.
I believe the Arts Council has a few grants as well. On Screen Manitoba, I know they have like access to some funding, but I haven't looked too deeply into that. But there are grants out there for filmmakers. If you're looking, you'll find something for sure.
Well, I do hope to see more of your work
Thank you.
right here on Rogers. In the future,
Fingers
among
crossed.
some of the young filmmakers, I hope would be getting together, even through maybe ACOMI and CCOM, to actually give us opportunities to see your work and opportunities for you to, use the studio to create some really great things for for us here in Winnipeg. It'd be nice really to see that. So are there any things that you would like to maybe ask me with respect to my involvement with transitions or other films?
First of all, I want to say like thank you for putting this together. Like the platform is, from what I've seen, I guess the past few interviews, the platform's it's there to help. It's there to spread awareness. It's there to also spread, I guess, people's work. Yeah, just it's a platform for us to at least be seen, and it's really nice. So thank you for that. How do you, I guess my question is, how do you navigate, how do you navigate the ins and out of the shows, like cancellations, like uncertainty sometimes? Like how do you deal with that on the show?
Well, first of all, I must say that for the most part, with transitions, things have gone really well.
Nice.
You know, people who have been invited to be guests on my show have been people who are really committed to the particular area that they're talking about, committed to sharing their stories. So that's been really positive there.
Yes.
And also the other thing is that in the event that someone can't make it for whatever reason, then I try to think of an alternate topic that could be done in that place, not to lose the spot,
spot.
altogether,
sense.
and not to disappoint the crew. I mean, I think that they look forward to also participating in this, and they've put time aside to be a part of this important show.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, but eventually, and I guess I can see in the foreseeable future, where I will do something else in film, as opposed to, and along the documentary area or just discussion of topics with some people, you know, but that's into the future. I want to see more opportunities, though, for people like yourself to be able to have a forum to, or a show to showcase your pieces and talk about your pieces. I think that that's really where we have to go going forward. And I'm thankful for people who, at the last minute, are able to really step in and share their story without a lot of notice ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I'm really, I really appreciate that a lot. So where do you see yourself in, say, the next 5 or 10 years? And then we'll break. I'll have to end off the show, and then we'll give some time for your 5-minute clip.
Okay.
So just quickly then, tell us, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Being a very successful DP, very successful filmmaker. Also starting up my own studio, because that's been a dream of mine since I was, like, I guess pretty young, in my teens. So just having my own studio space where creators can come in and also just, I guess, expand on their own creative avenues, I guess, or ways. Yeah, that's that aside, I do see myself in my brand new house, married with my dog, and yeah, that's just happy.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
just
good.
honestly just want happiness and, I guess, recognition.
Well, you know what? I wish you all the best, Reggie. You certainly deserve to have all those wonderful things.
Thank you.
And for those of us out here in the community, we will definitely be following your career and keep us posted on how things are going.
For sure.
I really, really wish you all the best. So I will just ask our viewers at home now to stay with us and see this creation, and that was done by Reggie. And also, please visit our YouTube channel and check out the episodes there. Thank you again for being here.
No worries. Thank you for having me. It was really fun.
Yo, where'd you get those shoes?
Yo, I booked this appointment with Felix, right? I get there and the first thing they ask is, want a coffee? And I say, yeah, of course. And I start looking at shoes, coffee in my hand, but I don't know what I want. So the guy goes, I got you. And then...
I'll book an appointment right now.
Yeah. Listen.